Party.
Ain't nothing but a gangsta party.
What is that? What are you doing?
You talking about Desean Jackson, right?
So?
He's a gangster, man.
He's an accused gangster. He's not a real gangster.
Oh,
Sound guy, turn that off. What is that? Take that off. Jesus. It's a football player.
but we know that he's a Washington Redskins. Signed today.
He went from gangster to political situation.
Well, you told me that Desean Jackson is not a gangster. That's what they accused him of at the Philadelphia.
Yeah. Well, now he a redskin.
I know, just another slang term, ain't it?
I know.
Well, I know that a lot of people are upset that he was cut. I'm not.
Me either.
I'm not. I mean, him being a gangster was actually the tip of the iceberg for him.
Tip of the iceberg.
Well, I don't know what you think, but I really don't think he was a real #1 receiver.
I don't think he was a #1 either.
I really just be like, you know what? Let me say this. If Calvin Johnson was affiliated with gangsters, Detroit ain't cutting him.
Sure not.
If Julio Jones was affiliated with some gangsters, we ain't cutting him.
Sure not.
And if Larry Fitzgerald was a gangster with his dreads, we ain't cutting him.
Sure not.
Desean Jackson, with no priors, was cut.
Was cut. Cold as ice.
I really think that we need to step outside the box and be like, what really happened here? Could it be that the man was making $10 million this year?
Could be.
And $9 million each year after that?
Yes.
Matter of fact, by cutting him, they saved $26 million through 2016.
And they only are getting hit for $6 million this year.
$4 million in savings. And didn't it kind of replace him with Darren Sproles?
Yes. One trick pony.
They had another receiver, Jeremy Macklin.
Oh yeah, he's really good. I actually like him better than Desean Jackson.
Riley Slang Turn Cooper.
I fight every one of you in here.
Say what you want, man. The man had a great season.
He had a pretty good season.
Now that I think about it, does Desean Jackson really run all the routes?
Nah, I think he does a go. Does he have a good attitude?
No, matter of fact, I was hearing in the locker room that they find him as to be a distraction. They don't.
Yeah.
I mean, your own teammates find you a distraction.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Chip Kelly got issues with you.
Yeah. I think people forgot that. The fact that Chip Kelly is in his second year.
Second
He
year.
hasn't even put his team together.
Sure has.
A lot of that's Andy Reid's team.
And from what we can tell, Andy Reid let the prisoners run the asylum.
Aha.
Rumor has it Donovan McNabb was a jerk
Aha.
in the locker room.
I think it's time for us to stop blaming Desean Jackson for the one thing that was the biggest newsmaker on that day, which is that he had gangster affiliation. Matter of fact, speaking of that, do you know that they've always known, even when he was drafted, that he had gangster affiliations?
Yes.
So when they gave him his $47 million contract, they knew he had gangster affiliations.
Yes.
I don't think it played that much of a part in him getting cut.
Me either.
As a matter of fact, the reason you got cut because nobody wanted you. They tried to trade you and nobody wanted that ridiculous contract for a smallish receiver that doesn't have a lot of range.
5'10", one trick pony.
Well,
Hey, I'm just gonna be real. You would get a lot out of Desean Jackson if he was next to a Calvin Johnson, next to a Larry Fitzgerald. Then the debate would be, this guy may even be a #1. But when you actually put him in the #1 slot at 5'10", he cannot do all the things that a Calvin Johnson can do or a Larry Fitzgerald. Can he go across the middle?
nope,
Can he run accurate routes?
nope,
Can he even get off the block with ease?
nope.
Let's calm down with the whole situation as far as them being biased into his gang affiliation. Richard Sherman, you need to calm down too.
All I know is, if you have anything to say about this, make sure your facts are straight.
Yes.
It's not all about just the biggest story. It's about more stories. Hey, make a comment below. Let us know what you think. Go to Facebook, For Home Field Advantage Sports Talk, For Home Field Advantage Trash Talk. Hit us on Twitter at the number 4 HF Advantage. Come and talk to us. Let us know what game you think Desean Jackson in.
It's our game.